kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And, David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do.
It's a running room. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Running to the left. Got a little space. There he goes. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Quickly complete. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Caught in the backfield. It's Booker. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Running back searching for a hole. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And these are the plays that defenses talk about, man. These are the ones that get you in those situations where you can win. You've given up some yards on this drive, but it doesn't matter. When you play great job on second down and force the passing situation, now, man, you get that dime package ready, you get that pass rush package ready, and you're ready to go get the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And I'm really impressed with this start by this defense. Like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and take it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
They punted away on 4th down. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Now on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Mitchell. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Makes his man miss. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the move. And you want to talk about game tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Running it to the right. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to keep the drive alive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Booker. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st down from the 11. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. And into the end zone for a touchdown. Sometimes you're hesitant to use your quarterback as a runner, not when your quarterback runs like this.
You dang right. I'm going to use him. I'm going to use him early and often. The dude can run so well, can make you miss. Do you worry about him getting dinged up throughout a game? Sure, but when you can do things like that, it makes your offense so much stronger.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. There he goes. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Catch in the middle. It's Ross. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Looking to the end zone. And it's in for a touchdown.
And it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he puts through the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Runs through a tackle. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll try to get the first through the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The kick is on its way. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got the first down and more. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. Inside the 25. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. After run, now throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Oh, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give to the back. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Spins away from the defender. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The offense set for a 1st down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give on the counter. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Booker. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. The hand to the running back. Picks up the first down. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on second down. He's got him. Tackle made at the 9-yard line after the catch. It'll be 1st and goal.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's going for the goal line. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Slams ahead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Tight end now in motion. He'll start this drive firing. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on 2nd down from the 15. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Richmond. Jumped on top of the pile. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a hit. That pass not close as he got twilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. After the 3rd down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the right. It's caught. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll try the left side. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Got it, looking for the 1st down. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Mitchell. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Finds us back in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This crowd knows when to bring it. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4. And they'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in the middle. It's Richmond. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll leave it with him. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. No fair catches here, looking for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give to the tailback. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And it'll be a touchdown.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive will open from the 15. They'll move the tight end. He leaves it with his back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Give to the back. Not a lot of daylight, he gets 1 to the 32. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Down to 2 minutes to play, we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's lost. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Finds his man. It's Morris. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And here comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And that is no good. There's a flag on the field, and I think we're going to get another shot at this, and the kicker will be a little bit closer this time. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Sends it back in motion. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Got his man downfield. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Bring in the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Richmond. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? Trying to pick it up on the ground. Oh, out of space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. That'll be first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Now the play fake. Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
When you run the football and then throw in the play action, it's such a tricky thing for the defense. Do I play run? Do I come up fast? It opens those holes right behind the linebackers and between the safeties to make the passing game just a little bit easier.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch and gets the score. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner goes down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The run from the shotgun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Makes the grab on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Ice water in this quarterback's veins, man. 3rd play of the drive. It's 3rd and 10. You know the defense is expecting pass, but this quarterback, laser focus. He found the matchup. Great job reading coverage, and that was an absolute dime deep down the field.
Handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Caught over the middle. It's Ross. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Used the play fake, now to throw. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I want...
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
That's interesting call going play action on 3rd and long because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field. And you saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll run it from the gun.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical. And
just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds his tight end. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing it's 3rd and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
The shoot, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Going right to work up top. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll run play action. He'll off one deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is he gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Knocked down in the backfield. And boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got a man. It's Ross. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. Lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. He got loose, almost ousted, finally dragged down at the 32. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The option look. He'll toss it. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll pitch it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. RPO complete to open the drive. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the fourth time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Catch in the middle, it's Mitchell. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
From the gun, the ground game. Hard running there. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Enormous play coming right here. Third down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And here we go, down the score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Richmond. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Wide open spaces. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Moore. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a second down play. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Punt is on its way. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. So now it's 2nd and long. Now on the option. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They bring the punter onto the field now. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll go back to work on offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got a man. It's Ross. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Power football with the run. Turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Just ran over it. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now they'll run it to the right here. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. On 3rd down, going up top. Throwing right. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call.
Rushes on him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe of the 49.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Booker. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
And now on second down for this offense. Give to the running back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. He wants it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle, it's Booker. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Oh, they're after him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on 4th.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Man, he was going to get his jaw jacked. He got down just in time. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
Massive score, now massive decision-making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? You want to go for it? That's your decision.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. Take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And they've got it locked up in the final minute after the touchdown and extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. From the gun, running back on the move. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Under fire. Pulls it in. It's Richmond. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Quickly out to the tight end. It's a seam wide open. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Four quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just two possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating two-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
He has the first and still on his feet. Got enough space. And it's a touchdown. Puts 6 on the board.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it in the middle. It's Richmond. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to pass on second down. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught on the touchdown.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
And the point after is good. One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. Rides the back and leaves it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Richmond. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Off play action. Under fire. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
And this is why you pick defense first when you go into overtime, because I want to know exactly what I need. Nice job on third down, stopping the quarterback, getting the sack, forcing the fourth down, and probably the field goal. Offense, get ready. You know exactly what you need to do.
Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. Quick spin on the ride. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The noise level is relentless here on second down. He'll run it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Big third down here as they try to keep the drive alive. A touchdown will win it. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.